is officially Halloween. It is officially the Festival of Samhain. It is officially the night of scares, spooks, and treats. And tricks. Or should I say the morning of, because it's currently 12:45 in the morning as I'm recording this. And you're wondering, why did it take you this long to get to the videos for the day? Well, let me tell you. That's how long it took me to get my damn album to upload through the processor. It took a ridiculous amount of time to actually get that thing done. Like, you have no idea. It took forever. The processor was moving literally like this. Like, really, really slow. So, it pretty much took the entire day to premiere and finish off that thing. So, because of that, I couldn't really get any videos done on Mischief Night, unfortunately. But the good news is, once I have all these recorded and done, then I can just spend Halloween however I want. So, let's finish this off with the final two Universal Monster films, and a special little treat for you. And no, it's not Abbott and Costello Meet the Monster Boris Karloff, because I didn't see any requests for it in the comments, so I'm not covering it this year. I'll cover it next year. We'll see. But we do have an Abbott and Costello movie to review. It's the last one with Universal, and it's kind of just okay. There's not even really much background info for this one, so this is just going to be a straight review. So, what's up, what's happening, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to University Station, which is your fan information, including TV and movies, and especially monster films. I'm your host and monster fan, Jackson Small. Welcome back to 31 Days of Horror, Monster-Mania. Welcome to one of the last movies of Monster-Mania with Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. It's not Karis, it's not Imhotep, it's Clarice. Yeah, dumb name for a mummy. And the movie itself is also kind of stupid, but a lot like Frankenstein and Invisible Man, it meets that actual tone. Like, it's almost very self-referential of what it is in a way. And since all the actors buy into the goofy tone, you can forgive some of its shortcomings, because it's still an entertaining movie, it's still a fun movie, but it is definitely a clear sign of both the Universal Monsters and Abbott and Costello themselves starting to, run out of ideas, run out of passion to keep these going. That's why this is the last Abbott and Costello movie made by Universal. So, short written review for this one, let's get through it nice and quick. While I loved Meets Frankenstein and adored Meets the Invisible Man, this third and final Universal Monster crossover movie with Abbott and Costello was kind of just good enough, rather than anything memorable. It is still funny, mainly thanks to Abbott and Costello themselves, who continue to ace the comedic timing as well as everyone involved that still buys into the goofy tone. But the writing is nowhere near as sharp, the characters are very run-of-the-mill, acting outside of Abbott and Costello are mediocre, and even they themselves were looking like tired old men at this point. Clarice's mummy design is absolutely terrible. Like, terrible. One of the worst mummy designs I've ever seen, even for back then. And the dialogue has more than a few eye-rolling lines that just don't work. It is entertaining, and if you turn off your brain, it can still be fun, but this is clearly a sign that both the titular duo and the Universal Monster Saga was running out of gas in the tank. So it's a shame. It's not a bad movie. It's still decent. It's still watchable. It's still funny. But compared to the other Abbott and Costello Universal movies, this is definitely the weakest one. And it's a shame because Abbott is actually funnier in this one than Costello, which is a huge change up from the last two. But at the same time, it kind of just exists. Like, there's not really a whole lot to talk about with it, and there's a reason why barely anyone talks about it, whereas everyone still talks about Meets the Invisible Man and Meets Frankenstein, because those are funny classic movies that were the blueprint for horror comedies. This just exists. Nothing really more to say. Final verdict is a 6 out of 10. It's a decent movie. It's a decent note for Abbott and Costello to go out on with the Universal Monster Saga. And it's an okay final movie for the Mummy series, if you want to count it as that. Even though I'd say don't, because it literally has nothing to do with those at all. Well, that's it, and I wish I could say next time we have something better, but we don't. Next time we have to talk about what is by far the absolute worst Universal monster movie of them all. Now, I'm not saying it's the worst one out of literally everything. I'm saying it's the worst out of this original 29 movie series. So, I'll see you next time for the pointless final dying gasp of relevance known as The Creature Walks Among Us.